For the traditional cymbal position, the cymbals are in front of the player so that the top of the cymbals are at the level of the eyes. The distance between both cymbals horizontally are about a half an inch or less. For flipping, the cymbal that is not being flipped should stay still in the playing position, while the cymbal that is being flipped should follow a rough 15-degree elevation pattern. Avoid throwing the whole entire body into the double flip. This can be avoided by maintaining a tight core. To execute a flip, more one-on-one instruction may be required, but roughly put, it is rolling the cymbal off the palm and back again. The fatty part of the thumb should be used as the main mechanism. It should be noted that the fingers do come off but then return. Only practice flipping if there has been sufficient guidance, since it can result in injury. An arc is used in traditional playing position, and this is initiated first by the crash. This is usually done on count 1, and then followed through by an arcing, hence the name, which resolves on count 4. Pay special attention to the roundness of the path of the cymbals. An analogy that we use is to trace the path of a beach ball, like you're hugging it. The vertical AV position is when the cymbals are in front of the player so that the knots of the cymbal are on the same plane as the eyes. The cymbals are slightly offset to prevent suctioning, and the distance between both cymbals horizontally are about a half an inch or less. The word AV comes from the type of motion and the type of visual that we make. First, we put the cymbals up into a V, and then crash downwards, making that A shape, and then return back upwards to that V, making that very sharp and pretty much into the wrist only so that the arms don't really move, and then back into the AV playing position. The crash of an AV is a 4-count move. The first count is prepping before the beat that you're supposed to crash. The second count is following through into that A. The third count is coming up into that V, and then the fourth is returning to the AV playing position. The gumption position is where the cymbals are away from the body, angled at a 45-degree slant, pointing down to the right. The right hand should be over the left hand, and the body posture must remain strong and engaged. A gumption crash is a 3-count move. The first count is where you prep before you are supposed to crash. The second count is the follow-through, and the third is returning back. This should all be done sharply and with precision. For both gumption and AV, we may elect, due to the tempo or the music on the page, to just prep and then crash without any follow-through. For the punch position, the cymbals are down so that the tops of the cymbals are by the armpits. The two cymbals form an upside-down V, with the right cymbal slightly overshadowing the left cymbal, which remains stationary. The punch is a 2-count move. The first count is the prep before the notated punch. This should have the right cymbal being parallel to the left cymbal, moving mainly from the oboe in precise fashion. The second count is the execution of the punch. Both moves should be as precise and sharp as possible. As you can see, the left arm moves slightly outward. This should not be done to the right or to the left. It should be a forward movement of the whole arm.